This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
First off, we'll say hi. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome. It's just Sean and I today.
We're waiting on Bobby. We're waiting on Bobby.
Bobby to return. So we're gonna cram this one out. You know, airs tomorrow.
Yep.
It's topical.
This is a good one. Then a quick one for the Tron. The Patreon, we're gonna let it loose on, dude. Patreon, we've just been going crazy.
We have been going crazy on that.
Yeah, I've stopped pulling names.
Let's rein it in. Let's rein it in. You gotta rein it in.
I've dropped a few episodes on there where I've had like people message me and I'll check like a message request and it's like, did you mean to leave that person's name in? And I'm just like, I think that was a choice. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
The last one we put out was bad. It was just a bad app.
Oh, I actually had
Terrible
multiple.
app.
No, I had multiple people be like, that was great.
Terrible app.
The one with Dave?
No, the Dave one was great.
Dave? Oh, okay. Yeah.
The last Patreon snippet one that was just you and me.
I disagree. I've had
Terrible
some people
app.
be like, that was a fun one.
Terrible app.
Also, it was free.
It was free.
That's
Terrible.
why I made it free. I was just
felt-
like, this has got to be free.
I was ashamed. After that came out,
I know.
I
It
saw
was
that
crazy
one
to
and I
see
was
you
like,
hit 45 minutes and go, can we just call it? And I was
Yeah.
like, brother, what?
No, I hated that app. And then when it came out, Allie was like, that was a bad name. And I was like, bad name, bad app.
I don't even remember what the name was.
We were like ranking races.
Oh, ranking races worst to worst. I disagree. That's a phenomenal name. And immediately
it
it
is
got
your name.
so many people's attention. I had
don't know.
so many people be like, is this free? And I'm like, yes, listen.
The OnlyFans approach that we're taking of like, you'll never believe what we say on this one makes me feel so uneasy sometimes.
100%. That's the only way you can do it, dude.
I know.
It's not even OnlyFans. It feels like 2018 YouTube.
Yeah,
You're never going to believe what he said next.
It feels like when Diego the Nightmare Sanchez had a OnlyFans that
Who
was
the
being run.
fuck is Diego the Nightmare Sanchez?
He was run by his trainer, his UFC fighter,
Okay.
who was beloved, like old school UFC fighter. He was in one of the first seasons of The Ultimate Fighter. I think it might have been the first season.
Yeah.
And he was kind of on the verge of retirement. He's getting older, but like he's an old warrior, you know. Wanted to kind of die in the octagon, just one of those guys. Had a family, kind of wanted to make some money.
Is this Diego Sanchez or his trainer?
This is Diego the Nightmare Sanchez.
Okay,
And then his trainer Joshua Fabia was a guy that just like he was not a UFC fighter. He was not anything. He was a guy that kept trying to start cults. And Diego Sanchez seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Just sort of fell for it. And then he just got estranged from his family and then
Oh, no.
trained in the worst way ever and then ended up actually winning a fight, like being like finger quote trained by this guy. And then there's like some of the footage is him like hanging upside down while this guy punches him in the head.
What the
He's already
fuck?
had brain damage.
So many concussions.
So people are just like, what are you doing? And then the dude went crazy and like tried to pick a fight with Joe Rogan, like, and started beef with everybody and just was like a true psychopath.
What the
And then
fuck?
while doing this, while training Diego Sanchez, started an OnlyFans.
Oh.
But like claimed it was nothing sexual. He was just like, we're just using it to like connect with our fans. But it was like Diego Sanchez's feet and like it was like Diego the Nightmare Sanchez and like the caption was like, you won't believe what we get up to in this one. And
you
it's
might
just
call
like,
him the nightmare, but this is a daydream of your...
it was like that. Like it was
Whoa.
so obviously sexual.
Yeah,
And
dude.
then everyone was like, are they fucking? What's happening? And
What
then
exactly is this?
Eventually, Diego Sanchez was like, yeah, man, I had to let him go. That guy just like got in my head. And
Who do you
just like,
think... Who do you think is the
crazy.
best person? Like, tomorrow, if suddenly it was like Josh LeBlanc starts his OnlyFans. You know World of Shirts?
yeah, him.
My dick's on OnlyFans, you fucking asshole.
I'm fucking you raw.
I'm from the Bronx and in your asshole, you fucking pussy.
His dirty talk is just,
I make more money than you.
Him nutting is the same as when someone says put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
He just goes, woo! Woo! Sorry, it's like...
yeah, I know, yeah. I got
Starts
neighbors.
biting the back of his hand as he nuts.
Oh,
I make more money than you.
put the fries in the bag. Put my,
My dick
jizz
in
in
your-
your butt.
Put my dick in your ass, more like it.
Actually, I feel like it would be funny if he was the one giving dick. If he was the one receiving it, that would be so sad.
Oh, yeah.
So wearing
Which
his little
is
sailor hat, which
way
is what
more
would
likely,
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his-
what's his name? Not Mr. Beast, Mr.
Mr. Bass. Mr. Bass.
It's Mr. Based.
Yeah. No, I went for coffee with a good friend of ours
Hell yeah.
who has a baby.
Nice.
And haven't seen him in a minute. And we're just catching up and he's like just updating me about his life and like, he's a father now. and just like having these really profound moments about having his baby, and just like being like, yeah, man, like making him laugh for the first time just feels so good. And then when he was like, we were talking, he's like, so what have you been up to? And I was like, oh, this and that. And then he was like, like we were talking, I kind of brought up the news, and he was like, man, I got to be honest. He's like, it's kind of nice, but like, I just haven't really been following the news. I'm just like so locked in on just like, my family unit and just like keeping things well. And he's like, I feel better off without it. And I like just sitting across him, I was like, man, totally. Like, I've been reading Epstein files before meeting him, and I read Epstein files after meeting him.
Okay, because I saw so much information on this Epstein files, and I don't
Reality's
know
melting.
what's true.
I don't
so
know
much
either.
of it is me being like, what, India Times?
I don't
repeated
know
on this?
what's
What the
real
fuck is
either.
this?
So if they don't link it, yeah, I'm questioning of it. But
if I'm not hearing from the New York Times,
no, the government put them out. So
Damn.
like they're coming from a .gov website. But there's so many of them. Yeah, I don't know what's real and what isn't. So I'm seeing ones and I'm like,
what are the
what
ones you're pretty confident are real?
The ones that I read today on the site.
Which are?
A lot. Well, I was like, I wanted to see what 4chan had to say about this. Reality's melting, for starters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's also, there's this, what is it, the Nipah virus? There's a new
Okay, I heard about this. Yeah.
Coming from India now.
Yeah, I had a horrible nightmare last night about a virus.
Dude, there's a virus that's going to take over the world, and Epstein's in the news again, and the files are. It's like we just did this 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like reality's literally.
We're really
melting.
going to repeat this.
We're repeating this, except for now there's like two kind of ongoing wars, and America is almost in a civil war.
Jesus.
But it's crazy. So the ones that I could verify, I read a lot of ones. He used the N-word pretty freely.
Who was
it?
Jeffy.
Old
Jeff
Jeff
Hefe.
Rooney. Yeah, old Hefe.
Used the N-word a lot.
Freely, very liberally. He was definitely, he was definitely
Dang.
He was a supremacist.
Well, I think that might be the worst thing that he's done. I think that's probably.
I think the worst thing he did was the hypocrisy. Really.
I think that might be the worst thing that he's done is said, damn, N-word, sell that bitch's pussy.
The worst thing is that he really posed himself as a legitimate businessman when he was doing some very unscrupulous deeds behind the
Truly.
scenes. The other dude, Ghislaine Maxwell's had a Reddit account.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, if you're shocked by that news, she was a moderator on the World News subreddit.
What?
Which is like one of the main subreddits on Reddit.
Holy fuck.
And like it was for sure her.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like
and it was just her putting in reports being like, the N-word's kind of cool. Actually, I think everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah, it was like her being like, oh, President Cheeto had this to say. Like it just was like stuff like that. And
what the fuck?
And like, it was just, yeah, you can see her comment history. It's Maxwell Hill. She's still a moderator. Still there. Still a moderator on the World News subreddit.
Dude,
and they're like kind of like, that's for sure her now.
What?
We've locked in that's her. It's right. Reality's melting. Like so many things where it's like a few years ago I would have worn a tinfoil hat and been like, this feels insane.
Okay, yes,
this.
I've been having this conversation with so many people where I'm like, it is kind of weird, like just a coincidence when they drop all this information, is it not?
Absolutely.
Like there's so many points where I'm like, it's just kind of weird with like ICE happening and weirdly the Grammys.
The
and then
joke,
suddenly...
The Onion made the joke where it's like Trump drops Epstein files in order to distract from ICE killing civilians, and that's how it feels like it happened. Like,
yeah, dude.
He's getting so much heat on him now for killing people in Minnesota that he's like, oh, so I'm a pedophile.
And then
like...
it also feels like it gets kind of dropped, or some of it gets dropped, and then immediately they just flood it with fake, false information so that you write all of it off. You're just like, I don't fucking know. Like, was Pusha T there? I just keep hearing people be like, Pusha T.
You're the only one I've heard Pusha T.
I keep hearing people say Pusha T was on the
yet.
Epstein Island.
I mean, there's 3 million files that they've dropped.
Wow.
So if Pusha T's in there, I can't verify for sure.
3 million PDF files.
Yeah. Elon dabbled with it, but
I saw the email.
People
Elon
have invented
emails.
some Elon ones. Though.
Yes,
because
I saw the fake one. I don't know if they're fake or not. They seem like things he would send, but he's like, any parties? And it was him pulling up with his old wife.
Yeah.
Being like, any parties? I'm trying to let off some steam. I've had like a brutal 6 months.
And then there's an interview that I'd never heard Epstein talk, but there's an interview that Steve Bannon interviewed Epstein in 2019, and it's 2 straight hours.
And is it just his voice like, yeah?
No, he sounds unfortunately
Exactly what you'd think.
Yeah, he kind of sounds like Woody Allen. Like he's kind of like
Well,
yeah, it is a little bit like.
well, God, I don't know.
Him saying the N-word in that voice.
I know.
Well, damn, N-word. I mean, listen up, okay?
It
I mean,
was
shit, a bitch gotta know where she stands.
It was
Don't you understand?
literally like it was tragically like, oh, that's kind of the accent.
I've got the island. I've got these hoes. Why can't I act my own better?
I never heard him talk. I just was like, oh, there's the most evil man ever, and then I heard him talk, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, that sucks. I was
sounds like
really,
a dweeb.
I was really hoping for the interlude voice from Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style guy.
Can you do it?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
island's owned by Epstein himself, who is I and I is him.
Jeffrey, it is I.
Yeah, welcome now to the Jack Off Hour. This is Jeffrey Epstein and DJ Easy Dick on the island that's going to make your dick fly straight off your goddamn pants and into your hands.
And then the one that people are really honing in on is Prince Albert.
Yeah, okay, I did hear
Or
about this.
Andrew, not Prince
Andrew,
Albert. Prince Albert is when your cock gets
Apparently Prince Andrew has.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Randy Andy, they call him.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ,
Prince Andrew is there's like way more photos of him.
with him.
And it's so funny because they keep cutting him and he's so sad. Like he just keeps like riding horses in the rain,
He's
and
so
everyone's just
fucking
like,
pathetic.
"Fuck you!" He's so pathetic.
That interview years ago was like, you're sweating
so
really hard.
pathetic.
Well, didn't he claim he couldn't sweat, or he's like, I have a gland
Yeah,
problem?
he was like, I have a condition, and he's just pouring
Pouring
sweat,
sweat.
as they're like, are you a pedophile? And then now that all like so many more things have come out, it's not even a question of are you a pedophile? It's like, and how? Like he
Yeah.
was so involved with Jeffrey Epstein that it was like,
Jesus.
this was your best friend.
Is there no people that have come out? Like, I know people are trying to say Bill Gates was involved with
Bill Gates did some naughty shit.
Damn,
Bill
for
Gates
real?
did some crazy. That's
oh my
the
god,
thing
he
that
came up with
everyone's-
Windows 98 there.
I
He's doing
mean,
some naughty
Yeah,
things.
he came out with Windows 98 because that was the birth year of his girlfriend.
Jesus.
It's like, yeah, he did some dark things, and
Fuck.
he got an STD on the island from
Okay,
like,
I
a
heard
Russian girl.
very briefly about this. I didn't know if it was. I don't know if any of this shit is true.
It's
though.
really locked in that it's like, man, political parties mean nothing. The global elite stuff that was being peddled in like 2014 and
Yeah.
4chan was kind of real.
Jesus.
And then
Christ.
Trump just kind of was like, yeah, and then like took it over and then pretended to be not of it. I haven't verified. I haven't found these ones. I saw something that said like there might be dead girls buried in one of Trump's golf courses. But I was like, I don't know. Like that's the thing is I don't like. We live in a world of disinformation like so extremely now.
Yeah, I don't
that
know what's real and what's not.
I was looking at photos and I'm like trying to look at the hands and I was like, are these real? And then I scroll down and then like one of the photos, Jeffrey Epstein was like Buzz Lightyear, and I was like, okay, they're not real. Like, all right, these are okay. These
to
ones
my
are real.
island and beyond.
But
Come on,
like,
man.
dude, yeah, I've been in it.
Yeah, I've
Been
seen
in
so
it.
much of this information pop off though that like because remember when the first original like Epstein
first-
flight log
Yeah.
was allegedly leaked and all these names were on it because Jim Carrey, everyone was like Jim Carrey was there and then it turned out it was fabricated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Jim Carrey joke that I had to write down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did that one go?
where it was right after Jim and Andy and the Great Beyond came out, and I was like, it wasn't Jim Carrey. Andy was there. Like, Andy Kaufman was on that island. Jim Carrey, he commits to the bit. I wrote it down.
What
I
a
had fucking...
strange topical joke.
It never worked because people were like, what? And then I wrote one down. I wrote one down, but I blurped it out because it had the N-word in it. Do you remember this? I would just
No.
make people read it. I'm like, I've been too scared to do this
Oh
joke.
yeah, I remember that one.
That's it. Because I never actually said the N-word. I started out even when typing it because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gold star like that.
Because you're a real one.
I'm a real one, but it said, you remember in 2015 when Jim Carrey got existential? Do you remember that? When he got weird and was like, what does the universe even mean? And it says, according to Epstein's flight log, that was at the same time Jim visited the island. Then you scroll down a little bit, which is just proof that young pussy got an N-word acting up. Yeah, never did it on stage.
You know who would really like that joke is a little man moving back from New York
Oh,
City.
I wrote it for him. It was before he left
That is
New
the
York.
most Bobby
I remember
joke
showing
I've
it to
ever
him.
heard.
I remember showing it to him, being like, "Just scroll down, because I was like, I can't read this out. I was like, just scroll down, and I remember writing it because I was like, I was watching so much Cat Williams at that time, and I was
Right.
like, okay, this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was
yeah.
all those names coming out, being like, this person was on the island.
So many.
This person was on the island. Have you heard Mr. Singh's joke about it?
No.
It's very funny. I think he's throwing it away, so I don't feel bad airing it out. But he's like, yeah, Jesus. So I ruined the punchline already. But he was like, God, I was trying to impress this girl, and I knew she was into rich guys, so I just really fucked up. And I told her I've been to Epstein's Islands a bunch of times, and fuck, the flight logs and everything's coming out. Don't I look like an idiot? My name is nowhere on there.
Oh, that's
It's
great.
Such a great
That's
joke.
so funny.
I saw him do it like a few days ago, and like the audience was just like, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah.
"I love this. Fuck that."
I was saying yesterday to him because he was like complaining, where he's like, "I bombed so bad." Or I was like, "Your audience and like Amar's comedy, like they need to be 2 beers in, no more, no less.
Yes,
They can't
You
be.
need to be sharp.
Yeah,
You
they
need to
can't be
somewhat
too
online.
sober. They can't be too sober, or else they're too uptight. And they're like, "This is a little crazy for me." But they can't be too drunk to not get how weird and high his premises are.
Yeah, dude.
There's usually a lot of explaining
Yes.
the premise, and you go, okay. 2 beers in. They got to be 2 beers in.
But that's the thing is, I find like Amr and yourself are two guys when you're killing. I'm like, there's no way I can follow this. My shit's like I'm using basic in a good term, but I'm like my shit is too basic. Like I can't go up there and just be like, when I was with my grandparents. After it's like you being like, where did all the people of color in Star Wars go? And everyone's like, fucking yeah, dude. And then
joke
it's Amr
never
like
works.
talking. Yes, it does. I've seen that joke work. And then it's Amr talking about 9/11 in a parallel universe, and I'm just like, being short is kind of weird. Like it's a nightmare to
you
follow
gotta
this
know
kind of things.
when to hold them.
Yeah, truly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I feel following Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, that guy that was loud and kind of looks like me had way better material, so I can't really go quieter and I can't go louder.
I don't want to ruin that one that Ryan's been closing on. You know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking nightmare to follow.
Gotta go see it
Because you have
live.
to. It's about some crazy shit. You can't really address it off the top. You just have to be like, pretty good. Anyway.
yeah, you can't piggyback off it, but you also can't like dunk on him in any way because he just like blew you out of the water.
Dude, tonight I just came from a show and there was a girl on stage doing crowd work and she was like, "Does anyone have a type? What's your type?" And literally this like 50-year-old like cougar-looking woman in the back with a white guy just went, "People who look like they were involved with 9/11."
What?
And everyone was like, "What?" And the girl on stage was just like, "Haha, okay," and just moved on. And I was like, that person just threw you a fucking alley-oop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The first like minute
Here's
of
a
my
loaded gun. Kill me with it.
Yeah,
And they're
legit.
Like, no.
Also, like a half brown audience. I was like, they would have been so on your side. You could have leaned into her.
Yeah.
I got to go next, which was fun.
And then did you?
Yeah, of course I
Yeah,
addressed
you were like,
it
it's
because I was
right
like,
there.
that was crazy. Like, oh, you like George Bush? Like, what the fuck are you? I was like, that's who your type is? It's George Bush.
Oh, you like Israel?
Yeah, legit. They've really lost him on that. I was like, George Bush, got a laugh, started feeling myself too much. I was like, I'm like, I know there's one person in here who's like, the Jews? And then immediately they're like, never mind. And I was like, fuck.
You
I
frightened
soared.
us. You
I
frightened us.
soared. It was nice to feel the warmth of the sun upon acron my feathers.
Acron my feathers, which appear to be melting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No,
I want to look into it when I get home. But I want to read about it, but this is dumb and this is kind of lib-brained of me. I mostly only get my news from the New York Times. Just because they're so desperate to keep me
dude,
on.
I don't
They're
even.
so desperate.
I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't know who to trust. Everyone is an enemy. I don't know who to trust.
Did I tell you about New York Times trying to cancel the subscription? No. And me just being like, hey, man, $10 a month is too much. I just can't do that. That's like the same as like Netflix. I just can't do that. And they're like, okay, what if we gave you 3 months for free? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm good. I'm all right. And they're like, okay, what if we took the $10 you paid and we put it towards future subscriptions, but we only charged you 99 cents a month? And I was just like, I don't really know if I'm going to do it. And they're like, okay, what if we gave you a year for free, then 99 cents from then on?
Holy
and I was just
shit.
like, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I was like, sure, whatever.
Sure.
Like it was sad to see them be like, hey, please. No, don't.
They hit
come
you
on.
with that.
Come on.
Please.
No. Hey,
Please.
come on, but please. Please.
Please.
They hit me with the most depressing thing ever.
Laughing and smiling and then getting serious.
I need
Please.
it, man.
Please.
You're gonna leave me out in the cold,
Dude, please.
dude. Please,
Dude, Sean.
dude,
Hey, Sean, like we're all having fun here.
dude.
Please.
I kind of need this.
It's us, the
Hey,
New York Times.
It's just you and me, man. New York Times, just you and me.
What if you were like, I'm
I
going
know
to
you
the
like
New York,
the crossword.
go to the
just
New
do it.
York Post.
Yeah.
New York Post is like, Jeff jerks Jivas. What does that even mean?
Yeah, it's like Joe Jameson kind of titles.
Yes,
Doc
dude.
Ock. He's
Doc
got 8
Ock.
arms. He jerks off all the girls with it.
Spider-Man is a pedophile.
Epstein Island. How do you think he got on there? Spider-Man's on Epstein Island.
Epstein Island moves. It's a giant turtle. I've seen it.
It's that thing from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to get in here because this shit can't last.
Well, I feel like
It feels like, yeah, I don't know how, I don't know who okayed this.
whatever happened with that shit with like the JFK file, where they're like, we're gonna release all this information on JFK
And
files
then-
like 80 years
and then
after.
yeah,
it
they
happened.
did. Well,
Yeah, they just never did. They're
No,
like,
and then
well, whatever.
and then they were like kidding, and then they
Yeah.
released a bunch of stuff that was all redacted, and everyone was like, "Oh, you can't see shit."
yeah.
And then yeah, the interview with Bannon, I think, can't be up for long. It's on YouTube. I found that Vlad TV.
Oh no way! He's the one who did
He
it.
uploaded it. Everyone's like, "What the fuck, Vlad TV?"
Vlad TV uploaded it.
it,
The guy,
yeah.
isn't that guy the one who catches pedophiles and used to do pranks?
Is it? No, that's the guy in.
What's that guy? Oh, that's Vitali.
That's Vitaly. Yeah, he's in
Vitaly.
prison now.
Yeah, what do you do?
He was like doing live stream pranks in like the Philippines, I think.
I
And
think
then
that's what it was.
and then
yeah.
they just arrested him because they were like, "Yeah, we have laws against this."
Yeah,
And
man,
then-
fuck off.
Yeah, because everyone goes to Japan to fuck with them, and then because the Japanese
Just
are
leave
polite.
him alone, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Leave him alone, dude. You saw
then-
that kid get the shit beat out of him?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
That guy who was just giving all the girls there the STIs?
Oh yeah, then he got beat up.
Beat the shit
I mean,
out
yeah,
of him.
why wouldn't you? That
Dude, 100%.
No wonder they're
knocked the
kind of
shit out of that
racist.
guy. What?
Yeah, they
He's
got
just
him.
going there being like, yeah, Japanese women love Americans. And you're just like, dude, you suck, man.
And then the Japanese hate foreigners, and you're like, fair enough.
Dude.
Most of the ones you meet are creepy.
Yeah.
And then no Vlad TV. He's like he does interviews rap people a lot.
Yeah, it's where it's just like a one shot,
Yeah.
right? And then
and
he's
it looks
off
like
camera.
that, but it's Jeffrey Epstein and Steve Bannon.
Yeah, and it's a lot of like rappers who have kind of fallen off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a dead pedophile emperor who may or may not be a Mossad asset. There's so much.
What
dude.
the fuck, dude?
That's
what?
There's so much, dude.
What?
There's so much. I don't know what to trust. I don't know who to verify shit with. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Twitter.
Oh, brother.
I'm on 4chan. I'm on Reddit. I don't know
Dude.
who to trust. Everyone's
Yeah,
an enemy.
dog.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Dog, it was my grandma's birthday today. She's a hardcore conspiracy theorist. So it was just her being like, why do you have the Grammys on? Turn the news on. And then you'd be like, okay, let's go to CNN then. She's like, not this bullshit. And I'd be like, all right, Fox. She'd be like, get to Facebook. Like, it's just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just
Facebook.
insane to see.
Dude, yeah, I got a tinfoil hat on. I cannot talk to my parents about it. My dad was like, you think Epstein didn't kill himself? A guy that bad? You're gay.
Dude,
You're
same
crazy.
with my dad's like, he clearly killed himself.
Yeah,
I'm
he's like, he
you're a
killed-
fucking idiot,
He's
dude.
like, guy that evil gets caught. You think he won't kill himself? You're an idiot. And I was like, you're an idiot.
I'm also like, why did the tape suddenly go out?
I was
What the
like,
hell
what?
are you talking about, dude?
You think people wouldn't kill him immediately with all he knew?
Yeah,
he was
dude.
connected to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Dude, yeah, I will be honest though, like the sick, like I'm like, holy shit, man, this thing is deep. The elites are real. They're like this satanic sacrifice cult shit that might be real. Pedophile, pedophile elite shit is real. And then at the same time, I'm like just looking for comedians.
I know what you mean.
I'm just like, is Mike Epps on here?
I'm like, yeah, for real. Because wasn't the whole thing that, what's his name? Chris Tucker was there?
Chris Tucker went to the island.
Yeah, like people kind of know that.
Chris Tucker, friends with Brett Ratner, because Brett
Yep.
Ratner directed all 3 Rush Hours.
Yeah.
Brett Ratner got Me Too'd.
Yeah,
Brett
yeah.
Ratner, very good friends with Benjamin Netanyahu. Bibi
Whoa.
also directed the Melania movie in theaters right now that is tanking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's all connected.
Wow, holy shit.
It's all connected.
Just Chris. Damn! What the hell are you doing to Gaza? Damn! Girl, you've been hanging out on the banks all day and you want to smoke weed? What?
We should do a watch party of his Netflix special. Do you think his Netflix special?
Dude, I tried watching it. It was fucking. I remember watching Chris Tucker's Netflix special when it came out in like what was that, 2016 to 2018.
I want to say that, yeah.
And it was just him being like, Michael Jackson was a friend of mine. Michael Jackson. He was still doing like his Def Comedy Jam, just tweaked a little.
I remember watching it, and he does an act out of it when a woman's mad at you and gets you a glass of water, and it was such a long act out, and it was just silent.
Ooh.
The entire time, and I was like, man, they're not even giving it up for this act out. It just keeps going.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me, man.
You could tell that he didn't work that hour at all.
Which also blows me away, too.
Which is the worst thing he did.
Which is the worst.
It's the worst thing he did.
100%.
He released an unpolished hour on Netflix, that's the worst thing.
Do you think he was with the
did.
prostitutes or the traded women on that island? Just be like, what do you think about this bit? The audience doesn't really give this shit. It's Michael Jackson if he was here right now.
Yeah,
He was just
like,
running material by
he was
them.
working the bits, and Jeffrey
Yeah.
Epstein was like, "Ha ha, great!
This guy's great. Oh
This
my
guy's
God.
great." And then typed out a evil email that was poorly typed about how he doesn't like black
Chris
people.
Tucker getting his dick sucked in the same room as Jeffrey Epstein going, man, hold on. What'd you say? You can't say that, man. I know I'm a guest. I know it's your house. Don't be saying that word in front of me, man. Damn, you really hit the hard R.
Jackie Chan's just there.
Jackie Chan's there going, I perform all my own stunts.
Jackie Chan's just there, just like, you know who's a piece of shit? My son.
My gay daughter. I hate my gay daughter.
I hate my gay daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember him saying Jackie Chan talked a lot of shit about America after he like quit America, and he was like, America's the most corrupt place on earth. Do you think he found out about the island and he was like, I'm going back to China?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, he was like, Brett Ratner and Chris Tucker invited him to the island, and he was like, how old are these girls? I'm just going back to Hong Kong, man. Fuck
Damn,
this shit.
I don't want to make excuses, but there got to be like at least one guy who was not aware of what was going on the island.
100%.
Oh, yeah, I'll go. And then he got there and was like, what the fuck, man?
And I really hope it's the creator of The Simpsons, Matt Groening, because he also is on
no
the
way.
He's on the files. I haven't seen him in the emails yet, but he was on the guest list.
Everyone was probably a fan, and he was just panicking and like, what the fuck? And everyone's like getting their dick sucked, being like, don't have a cow, man. Don't have a cow, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'll eat your shorts, man.
Eat my shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if there was one way to get the word out, he could have written a whole episode about Mr. Burns being like, come to my island. Oh, hello. Oh, Smithers.
Isn't Matt Groening also, though, a weird motherfucker?
Yeah, I've heard he's a little odd.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, if he created The Simpsons, he's got more money than anybody now.
Holy
He's so
fuck, does he
fucking
ever?
rich.
He's so rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see every single one of those people. Because I know, like, every person is, like, same with Diddy parties. Because I assume not everyone was invited to the freak off, but there were so many Diddy parties.
Well, that's kind of, I think, what it is. It's like, if you went to a Diddy party, you weren't necessarily complicit in it, but dark shit did happen there. I think the island is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know, though. The island
was
makes
an
it
elite
seem like
shindig.
you're getting on a plane. Like you're or a helicopter. You're going to the island.
Yeah.
It's different than just being at a house party in, like, Florida or L.A.
I think the island was a little bit more like, I've arrived.
Oh,
in
yeah.
terms of being the elite.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, damn, dude. That's what's his name? When I was Tom Green was talking about, because he opened
island?
being like, no, not the island. He opened being like, I was at Diddy parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Damn.
I was side stage, just like, what the fuck? And he's like, I was at Diddy party, and he had a joke that was actually pretty funny, where he's like, I went to 2. He's like, literally, the only reason people bring it up to me is because Russell Brand got in trouble for it.
Oh.
Russell Brand, people were like, you were at the Diddy parties, and apparently he was like, I mean, go, I just talked to Tom Green. I was right there beside Tom Green the
So
whole
he
time.
dragged
The
Tom
whole
Green
time, Tom
into it?
Green. It was just me having a conversation. 4 hours, just me and Tom Green talking about comedy. And he's just like, wow, really dragging me into this. He's like, when your alibi for being at a sex offender's party is another sex offender, just being like, no, I wasn't with that sex offender. I was spending my time with another sex offender. It's just such a bad alibi. Like, I was hanging out with Tom Green the whole time.
What did Russell Peters do?
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Yeah.
I thought it was Russell Peters. I
No.
thought you said so the whole time it's just like
No.
Russell Peters. was
No,
at a
dude.
Diddy
Russell
party.
Peters has been very upfront that he loves feet.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you know that?
No, I respect it.
Yeah, I remember watching his documentary, and he's like, I love feet. I was a woman's shoe salesman. And I was like, don't tell people that. That's
Wow.
fucking weird. Now you're getting
I
into
respect
fetish
a
territory.
foot guy that does come out.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
A foot guy that can live it like loud and proud. I'm like, good for you, man.
Yeah,
good for having that.
It
thing.
is weird.
It is.
Although I will say, like, ass guys, when they're too about it, I'm like, keep it to yourself. But it's, it's like, it's just well, I don't need to hear that. But foot guys, even if you're like, hey, I'm a foot guy, quietly, I'm like, I do judge you a little.
Yeah, but I
if-
still am like, hey, respect you for being real.
If you just come out and you're like, look, it is what it is. I like feet. I find it sexy. I'm like, you know what? I hope you meet your lady.
Dude, I feel
you
like
meet
I'm
your
the
gal.
reverse of a foot guy. I find it hot as shit if girls have shoes on while you fuck.
I thought you were going to say I love huge hands.
I like to do this thing where you put your hands next to
Yeah.
it and their hands are bigger, and I go, wow.
I love giant Andre
wow,
the
your
Giant.
hands are so big. Holy shit.
Put these Hulk gloves on and jerk me
Put
off.
it around put on these Hulk smashers. Punch me in the balls.
Oh,
Wow, those are huge. No, girls when they have shoes on, I've always been like, God damn. I don't know what it is.
shoes on.
Legit, and people are like, yeah, high heels. Everyone's into high heels. High heels, yes. Legit, like, runners on. If a girl has, like, if a girl's wearing, like, one time I fucked a girl and she got naked and she kept on, like, mid Jordans, and I was like, this is so hot. I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about it that I'm like, this is...
Because she can like do a 3-point stance and
Because she could,
kinda
like,
get
break
into
my
it.
ankles while we're fucking. She could be
Yeah.
like, watch out, and, like, go for it.
You like a girl with tread that can.
When I fuck a girl, I want to hear... I want it to sound like a basketball court squeaking.
This
you
is
know?
a real thing. This isn't.
I'm being dead serious.
So if a girl has like,
My girlfriend doesn't even know this yet because I forget about it until I
Right.
see it. Like, that's kind of been out of my mind. And then you brought up feet, and I was like, I've never been into feet. And then I, like, remember, I'm like, oh, shit. I remember, like, a girl, we had sex once with shoes on. She wasn't very attractive, but that just did something.
weirdly mean to her.
What?
She, what?
What?
You don't have to drag her.
What? I don't know. I don't have to
What if
drag
she's
it.
listening to this playing basketball right now, and she's like,
She's
oh.
listening, lacing up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that's what
Oh.
she sounds like.
That is what she was sounding like. What the hell, man? I thought we had a fun night.
What the hell?
What the hell, man?
Sinks a 3-pointer.
I know. I don't know if you have this, but once you get booed up, once you get with that girl, suddenly every other girl you slept with, you're like, yeah, she was an ugly dumper, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah.
When
fuck
you
her.
meet the one, you know.
Yeah, man. You're like,
Okay. So, well, I just feel like shoes on during sex. I feel like that's a thing that black men do.
no, that's the thing. I don't want to fuck a girl who's wearing Timberlands.
Yeah.
You know, that is a thing. Black dudes always have Timberland shoes on.
It is crazy. Yeah. When you
Yeah.
see them. But I'm
Like
then I'm
porn
worried-
stars should be sponsored.
Are you worried about crunching her toes or something? You know, like
No, dude, it's there's something. I feel like every guy is like a girl where like Chris Rock has that joke of like if a girl fucks you with high heels, you ought to fuck her with high heels for the rest of your life. Remember that one? Women can't
No.
go down in lifestyle.
I do not.
Women can't go down in lifestyle.
Oh, now I remember.
Men can't go down sexually. Women can't go down in lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not a great. It was a whatever bit. It's like a
Was
Chris.
he in the files? I feel like he was.
It was It was Chris Rock very confidently talking about the difference between men or women, and you listening to it and going, "I don't think that's true."
Yeah.
I think that's a very rich guy's take on
It's
this.
whenever Chris Rock has like some big societal thing, I'm always like, maybe this doesn't apply to people I know, but I don't think you're right.
And it is weird because some people are like, "Well, this applies to a different kind of listener," and I'm like, "I don't think that. I think this applies to very rich people.
Yeah.
I don't think this applies to anyone else."
Yeah. How is it that Patrice was able to penetrate my soul with every thought, and then I listen to Chris Rock and I go, I don't agree with anything you're saying.
Go on.
Well, I just think there's more meat on this bone
Of shoes on?
of shoes on.
Well, because it's so naughty. First
it's-
thing you do, you come into
okay.
into your house, you go, "Hey, take your shoes off," and I go, "Hey, keep them on."
But pants off, shoes on.
Pants off. She was wearing a sundress,
Okay.
and it was like a spur of the moment kind of thing. We were leaving her place.
Right.
She was dressed, and then it started, and she just like dropped sundress.
You know what? You're painting the scene for me right now. I'm getting it. I'm chubbed
Right,
up. I'm
right,
chubbed up.
right.
I
And
get
then
it.
she had like just mid Jordans on ones.
I'm
and
12 o'clock. Yeah.
fucked.
I went
Yeah.
from 12 to 1 just now. I
Right?
get it.
Yeah. There was just something about shoes on.
I will say I love a sundress.
A sundress,
Who
also
didn't like a
obviously high heels on. That's gonna do something.
Yeah, I guess so. High heels are fun.
Leggings,
Yeah.
high heels, any of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Fishnets. Chris Robinson has that phenomenal joke of and it's on his special, so I'm not burning his material.
I'm burning it.
But he says he's so into fishnets that he'll look at a bag of avocados and be like, oh fuck. He's like, fuck, damn, those avos are looking thick. They could get it right now.
I don't know. That's great.
That's a great joke.
Yeah,
It's very
great joke.
funny. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. Is there something that you've secretly been like, yeah, I'm into it?
I mean, if there is, I'm never telling the world.
That's fair. I also feel like you can keep it secret. Like some people
Yeah.
are like, I'm living my truth. And I'm like, no, people don't need to be subjected to your sexual fetishes.
I'm
you
an
don't need
open
to go out
book
there.
with pain and trauma and all that stuff. But when it comes to sex stuff, I'm like, I don't know. I can keep that shit.
Yeah, don't, brother.
Keep to
That's-
myself.
I always find it weird. I always find it strange when people are like on stage being like, you know what I love? Like whenever I see a Nikki Glaser joke and she's like, I love when a guy ties me up and spits in my fucking eye and then face fucks me. And you just go, okay.
I think
that's a
girls
lot.
do that because then other girls are like, yeah, that's so hot. But as a guy, you're like, it sounds like a lot.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, that's honestly a lot of it. When girls are like, oh, I love when a guy like ties me up and does all this stuff. I'm just thinking of like the busy work. And like if you're like sitting there tying a girl up, just like doing the knot, being like, this is awesome. You're a dork. You're
Yeah.
a dorky guy.
Yeah.
Knots do not turn me on.
Yeah, I was with a girl for a little bit who was into that kind of stuff, and it was one of just like, I'm ready to fuck, and then she would just be like, okay, and I'm like, well, this is just lost all momentum.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
back in 45 minutes when my gimp suit's on.
Yeah, legit. It's just like, okay, well now I'm just fucking tying you up for like 6 minutes. I'm like, this, what the fuck? I'm not hard anymore. I'm not hard anymore, and now you're fully immobile. There's nothing you can do that
And
really turns me on.
To do it every time is
Oh,
like, huh.
dude. Jesus Christ. To be like, yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. I'm also young. I'm like, you really want me to spend 20 minutes tying knots so I can come in 30 seconds? You want to do that? Yeah.
I was watching Sopranos.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
seen Sopranos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How Janice always shacks up with guys with the craziest fetishes.
Janice always shacks
Yeah,
up with
man.
psychos. And yeah, the first guy she shacks up with.
He's got
just-
the gun to
Yeah,
her
he fucks
head.
her with a gun to her head, just doing that with like a spray gun full of piss. And just be like,
Please don't pull the trigger.
yeah, she's like, please don't. You're like, but I could.
But I could.
But I could.
You've been pretty naughty. This is what you get for pissing on the carpet.
Oh, I'm gonna
all
be
right?
so rude to you.
I'll be so rude to you is so funny.
This is-
Still,
It's gonna be so rude when
I'm
I
gonna be
spray,
so fucking rude to
I
you.
spray you with the piss in this water
But I
bottle.
pissed all over this thing.
I
I'm
could.
so dehydrated. It's so fucking yellow, so you know exactly what it is.
I ate so many vitamins earlier. It
Oh.
fucking stinks.
I had 3 cups of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit's burning. It's basically acid at this point.
It should be you, and it will be when I spray with piss.
Yeah, because Janice is into that one, and then there's also that scene of what's his name, Richie.
Richie.
Just Richie going like, ooh, 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 and she's just like dildoing his ass. Do
Yeah.
you remember that?
Yeah. She pegs him, and yeah, he likes being all beat up.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking crazy, dog.
Fucking crazy, man.
Fucking metal, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, how the fuck did we get onto this? This is a goonish episode.
I know, we're back to gooning. Well, we were talking about the Epstein files, and then we
Yeah,
fucking
man.
ended up here. We were talking
Yeah.
about we were talking about Epstein, and then we started talking about.
I'm just so curious. I'm so fucking perplexed as to what's going to happen. I was opening for a guy last night, and he's like, "Yup, my next show's in Minnesota," and I was like,
Whoa.
"How is that going to play out? Like, what the actual fuck is that going to be?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I only felt like you understood this in the group chat, but I was opening for a guy who has fans, and they were like, "You're gonna hang out for the photo op, right?" And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, there's gonna be a photo op and a meet and greet after the show. Any person who wants to do a meet and greet does do it right there. So you just need to come down and do it." I did like 10 minutes opening.
Yeah.
And they're like, "So just come down and sit there or stand there with them." I was glad only you seemed to understand this because I knew you would.
Yeah.
Of once it finished, I stood there. 2 people came up, immediately were so excited to see him, like shook his hand talking, and then they
Yeah.
would be like, "You did good too," and just felt like they had to say something to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be a countdown until people start being like, "Can you hold my purse? Can you
Yeah.
take photos for me?" So I was just like, I went up to the manager and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go," and he was like, "What? what? And I'm like, I'm going to go back to the green room. And he's like, yeah, so we suggest that, like, everybody stays down here and, like, takes photos, but ultimately it is your decision. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the green room. And he's like, yeah, for sure, man. And, yeah, I don't know. He seemed kind of upset about it. I don't really know. That was brutal. That was awful. Meeting people who don't give a shit about you after a show is horrendous.
Yep.
And, what's up, Allie? And that's every one of my shows.
Yeah.
Even shows where, like, people are coming because they're like, we're here to see the show you're producing. If I'm by the door, like, thanks for coming, they're like, okay. And just walk out.
I know. I feel like no one ever wants to look me in the eye after I go.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, oh, thanks for coming out, man. They're just like, yeah. It's so uncomfortable. I feel so uncomfortable.
You know what I
it.
get more of, though, is, like, apparently Norm Macdonald would never want to meet the audience unless he bombed.
I get that.
And then when he bombed, he would sit by the door and he would say bye to everybody.
Because that's so funny.
And, like, yeah, I get when I kind of hate the audience, I want to put them through that. Like, if I have to fight tooth and nail for every laugh I get, I do kind of want to sit there and just look them in the eyes, they leave, and be like, hey, have a great night. But if I felt good and I had a great set, and I felt good about it, yeah, I don't want to sit there and have people be like, it was fine. And I'm just like, actually, I crushed. So, like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, I had that thing when I was on the road for, like, it was probably like 2 or 3 weeks straight with Andrew Packer and Jacob.
Yeah.
Is like, I would host or middle or close out the show, and, like, it would get to the end, and I'd be like, that was a set where I am going to put my merch away. Where I would, like, get to the end of it, and I was like, I don't want to stand by that table. I'm going to put my merch away.
Getting off stage and packing your merch booth up is so funny.
Immediately being like, I don't think I want to see anyone after that. But then on the reverse, occasionally I would have, like, a really good set and a rowdy show, and I was like, this is going to be terrible. And then I'd have a good set and be like, okay, I'm going to go put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, but for the most part, it would be me like, all right, this looks like a great room. I'm going to move some CDs. Dude, I'm not kidding. I have CDs from 2019.
Yeah.
I have CDs that I've been trying to sell for, like, what is it now? 7 years. It's like 7 years. It's been 7 years of me trying to sell CDs, and I'm like, please just buy them. I go by donation now. I'm like, anyone, please. I let a lady have 5 for $5. I was like, just get
and
these
no
out.
one has a CD player anymore. They're like
coasters. They're fucking coasters.
Yeah.
I'm like, please just get rid of these. And people are like, CDs are tough, man. Those were really hard to pack away.
You're like, I know.
Dude, I've done it before. I've gone on the road before, and I'm like, I'll put 15 CDs in my backpack. I'll sell all of them, and then I won't have to check the bag coming back on Flare. And then I'll, like, come back, and I'm like, 15 CDs? I got 13.
Leave with 15, come back with 20, because the guy was like, you gave me 5 for $5. I can't get rid of these things.
It's fucking awful, dude. Fucking awful. I want to get rid of these CDs so fucking
The record
badly.
label gave you so many.
They gave me so fucking many.
How many
Dude,
was
they
your
gave me the last, like, 15 they gave me was for free. They were just like,
Take
here
'em.
you go. And then they're like, usually you pay with cash. And I was like, can I e-transfer? They're like, just, you know
Whatever.
what, don't worry
Get
about
them
it.
out of here.
Just get it. They're taking up so much room in the fucking closet.
They don't want them. You don't
We
want
don't,
them. The audience
please,
doesn't
man.
want them.
Nobody wants these.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's also, like, fun to go on the road and do that material. And I go, you guys like this? Well, the material on this CD is significantly worse. You guys want to hear me when I was 21 years old doing legit my first headlining set ever?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, I didn't think so. It's fucking awful, dude.
It is so crazy. 7 years old.
7 years old.
So funny.
CDs that are 7 years old.
Yeah, I think the technology's starting to, like, degrade at this time.
Oh, yeah, man.
Those things are like, remember, like, the old E.T. cartridges?
Yes, or like mono tracks, kind of. Yeah.
But just how there's, like, a landfill full of E.T. games somewhere.
Yep.
That's what you're going to have with your special.
That's
It's just going to be a...
Yeah. I'm excited for 15 years from now where someone's like, do you know I have a Sean McDonald All in My Head CD? And they go, really? And then they go, yeah, it fucking sucks. It's really bad. A lot of it hasn't aged well. Said a lot of slurs at a time where I'm kind of blown away that I said what I said.
Didn't you say the country of malaria?
I said I fucked up, and I said instead of getting malaria, I said the country of malaria. I referred to 9/11 as a natural disaster, which is hysterical. Instead of a national tragedy, I fucked up and I said natural disaster. I said natural disaster. I said the F slur on it.
Did you?
In 2019, I said the F slur on it, which I remember people were like, that is crazy that you said that. And I'm like, yeah, it was 2019. That was like the peak of you don't say this. And I was just like, first album, here we go. Like,
Yeah, well, it's a sign that you were always the type of comedian you are today.
I've always been about it.
You were like, see that envelope? What if it went over there?
See that envelope? What if I ate it? What if I pushed it right inside my own asshole?
What if I push that so far it zips around and ends up in my mouth?
Yeah, trash ass album, dude. Trash album. Please listen to it wherever you can.
Yeah, you gotta listen to all my.
Please listen
And
to
why
it.
not? Why are you listening to While It Still Works?
Do it, yeah, man. While It Still Works is good.
An album that some people say it's the Tool enema of comedy albums.
I would say, dude. I would say it's the Swamp or the what's the one that?
It's the Shrek soundtrack of comedy
No,
albums.
what was the album that Tool did before that? Before Latterus, before it had Prison Sex, it had Swamp Song, it had Undertow.
Undertow.
It's the Undertow, brother. It's bare bones. Got a metal
Bare
sound
bones,
to it.
Confusing.
Cool.
Cool.
The track listing's kind of all over the place, but there
Trendy.
are bangers in it.
Trendy.
Darcy's own take on prison sex is great. I loved halfway through your album where you just started going, do unto others what has been done to you. Dude, that is a banger of a song, dude. I'm breathing, but I guess I'm still alive.
I haven't listened to their new album.
Haven't either.
I think it was bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see them in concert. Their tickets are so fucking
Too much.
expensive.
Too much, man.
Too much, brother.
Everyone's are expensive.
But dude, I got
nowadays.
to listen to that absolute dunce AI musician in the green room too. That pissed me off so fucking much, dude. No, he kept saying this. He kept saying, if you know how to drive the bus, it'll get you there. If you know how to drive the bus, it'll get you there. And then he was also
We
like,
got to give context.
it was
Give
this
some context.
dude who, I don't even think the guy, it was the manager's friend. And it seemed like the manager who was like, oh, what's up, man?
Hey, Scoob.
Oh, you snuck into the back somehow. Sick, dude. He had like a leather jacket on that you would see in like Cyberpunk 2077.
Very cool.
Very
cool.
tight pants on. Probably in his like mid-30s, and he was like, yeah. I used to be a music producer, but I just saw the writing on the wall. I just saw the writing on the wall. I could see the writing on the wall. Like, dude, he was like, I was in Toronto, and I was like, okay. And he's like, I was in Toronto, dude. I moved out to Chilliwack, though. It's just like, and I was like, dude, Chilliwack's I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, Chilliwack is a shithole.
It's a prison town.
Yeah, and he was like, no, I love it, dude. I love it. Surrounded by the mountains. Beautiful. I'm like, famous for just always smelling like manure.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love it, man. Just saw the writing on the wall. I'm done. I'm going to become a professional athlete now. Yeah. In his 30s. Going to become a professional athlete. That's what I'm working towards. Yep.
What was the sport?
Golf.
Oh God.
Dude, it was so weird where I was just kind of like taking it while he talked and being like, okay. But I was like, man, I cannot stand your energy, dude. Holy shit. Such weak energy. And he just kept being like, I mean, it's done. It's done. It's done. The music industry's done. I mean, dude, what you guys have is a live performance. Like, nothing can replicate that. Music industry, it's like, you get all the money from streaming anyways. And I was like, I'm not even in the music industry. I know that's not true. That's why all these artists are touring nonstop, is because they're like, this is the only way you can make fucking money now is by going on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, man, I'm just using AI for it. I'm just using AI. You can give it the right prompts. Like, if you tell it to just write you a song, it's gonna be dog shit. But like, dude, if you know how to drive the bus, it'll get you there.
I want to listen to his music so bad now.
He was like so squirrely to tell me what it was, which makes me be like, oh, it must just be fucking terrible. Like, it must just be awful fucking music, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he's a better golfer than he is a musician?
I fucking hope so.
Golf feels like one of those things where, like, maybe he saw that guy that's kind of just like a fat dude that smokes and drinks, and he was like, if he can do it, I can do it.
John Daly.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah.
John Daly can do it.
He is a guy that I think would watch Marty Supreme and get all the wrong lessons.
Yeah.
Like, he would watch him and be like, that's right. You just got to lock in. Just got to, like, keep it honed in. Just fucking run it.
People that watch Wolf of Wall Street and are like, this is a template.
Jordan Belfort is the fucking man. I aspire to be exactly like Jordan Belfort. He's like a real one. He's a real one.
He's like a real guy.
He's the true wolf, you know?
Yeah, he's a real wolf.
Yeah, it was absolutely brutal energy. Brutal energy. He hung around till the second show and was like, yo, crush your boys. Yo, crush your boys. Crush your boys. Come on, boys. Yo, crush your boys. And then everyone was in the back just like, yeah, man.
When people try to get you, like, hyped for stand-up and it's like,
shut the fuck up.
I know how to do this. Thanks.
Also, the guy who was headlining has been doing it for years, so he's acting like he's been doing it for years. He's like, I don't know if this will work. I might try this. I might do this. Fuck, I don't. And then he's just like, yo, just go out there and just fucking give it to him, dude. Just you gotta give it to him.
Dude,
just go out there and just like fucking like hammer him, you know? Like, you guys know, crush your boys. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. And I was just like, Jesus Christ,
Get
dude.
out of here.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you, man. Yeah, he sucked, dude.
Yeah, you said that you felt like how I treat people.
Well, that's the thing is because you've always been very adamantly against AI.
Yeah,
I've been a dabbler in it. I'll use ChatGPT for like emails and shit just to be like, I don't fucking.
I used it for invoices this week.
Yeah, it's.
That's I was like, can you just do this? And it was like, yep, here it is.
I know.
And I immediately felt like shit. And then I got into an argument with it about the most moralistic country on earth, where I was like, one could argue the most moralistic country currently on earth is Canada. And then it was like, I disagree. I think the two most moralistic countries are Costa Rica and Norway because they have no history of colonialism and they're not complicit in America's crimes as much. And then I was like, but they have low rates of immigration, so they can't work with that. And it was like, oh, you're right. And I was like, oh, this sucks.
I was gonna say, I'm blown away that it got to literally even push against you.
Because I made the parameters of the argument, and then it was like, here's my argument, and then I was like, here's my argument. It was like, you're right, you're so smart. And I was like, that's not what I want. Like, I want you to fight me. And then, I was like, do I have to program it how to argue as well? Fuck this thing.
Oh, God, dude.
Yeah, I like finding the invisible walls. It's not intelligence, though. It's just like just arguing with like the internet.
Yeah, dude. It's a fucking weird one. But I felt like you for the first time ever, where I was like, just shut the fuck up, man. Like I told you about this. I started being mean about it and being like, oh, don't like people in the industry say it's soulless? Like, don't they say that's like how you create soulless art? And like, I've heard people say that like anyone can make it. And he's like, well, that's you know, you gotta like understand music theory. You gotta like do this. You gotta do, you gotta be able to do it. I started doing that thing of like, don't people say, and then I just say the meanest thing I can think of like, don't people say the people that do that are just like little fucking idiots?
Don't people say you got a big dumb nose?
Yeah. Like, don't people say that you're balding pretty badly and that you're combing it over your head in a weird way and gelling it up to try and hide it?
Did he have a comb over?
He didn't have a comb over, but he had like the receding hairline that was like gelled everywhere, so it could kind of look like he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
God
yeah,
damn.
dog. Fucking whack.
Fucking
Bothered the shit out of me. Bothered the shit out of me. Holy shit. Everyone else was so nice, was so cool. Good green room hang. Very cool. Holy fuck. Literally, I was there with him for like 20 or 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm about to go down in the meet and greet. I'm about to tap back in and be like, hey, it turns out way worse up there.
Hey, what did you hate about my set? Tell me in graphic detail.
Hey, buddy, I opened the second show, and they were fun. Both shows were really fun. I opened the second show, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of feeling myself. Younger crowd. Immediately did the playing Down syndrome, or playing board games against kid with Down syndrome.
Which that
jokes.
bit has been doing great.
It's been doing great. I did it, and immediately they were like, what the fuck?
Oh,
dude, to bomb on an act out of someone with autism, fucking brutal, dude.
To really bomb on
to
any
a theater,
act out.
to a theater, to just be up there, just going. Who's excited for a show? It's so fucking painful to like just look out at a theater of all people from my city and be like, "Are you guys excited for?" And then his name.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more jokes just to reset this. Yeah. Fucking painful, man. Holy fuck. Damn. What'd you get up to over the weekend, though? You were at Susie's the whole time.
Yeah, I did Susie's. Yeah, two nights at Susie's. It was good. Honestly, I kind of
Yeah.
have nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
Of all the nights I've done at Susie's, she's she's laughing because I did complain, but it was spend that.
Well, we both did the late show last night. That was not fun.
Yeah, both of them had one show where it was pretty good, and then had a show where it was like they just had like no energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so much of my stuff right now is like push and pull about like America kind of being a bunch of chodes.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then my cousin and my uncle dropped by hammered after the
fucking
Canucks
funny.
game.
Oh,
Yeah, it was very
man.
funny to hear the host be like, "Oh, these fucking guys walked in and like they got Toronto Maple Leafs merch and they're talking so loud," and then they just walk right up to the green room and they're like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "Oh, that's my bloodline. That's my family, actually."
Seeing just hammered drunk people you know at a show is so fun.
I know, and then like they're talking so loud, and I'm like, "You guys got to keep it down." And my uncle's like, "This place is like fucking World War II. These guys are Nazis. Can't fucking say anything to it." I was like, "It's like a movie theater." He's like, "Yeah, I get it." I was like, "God damn."
Oh, dude, I think I told you this about going to see Avatar 3. Going to see Avatar 3 with my friend who's definitely on the spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
I went to go see Avatar 3 with my friend who's definitely on the spectrum, and it's like one of those things where I've known him for so long that I never realized he was most likely autistic.
Yeah.
And now everything's kind of clicking into place, and I'm like, what the hell? I feel like D when
Yeah.
she's dating the special needs guy. But like immediately he's like, yeah, my feet. He's like, yeah, my feet are kind of wet. My feet are a little wet.
Because we're in like a
We're in a rainforest. We're
no,
in, like,
but what's we're having an atmospheric
river.
Atmospheric rivers hitting
Having an
us.
atmospheric
so we have
river.
like record rainfall.
So
in the
rain
Pacific
is
Northwest.
raindrops that are like the size of your thumb are
Yeah.
coming out. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
He shows up to my place. He's got a hoodie and runners on, and I'm like, whoa, that is a choice. No umbrella. And he's like, well, you said we were driving, and I'm like, yeah, but we still have to like walk around. Like I'm not gonna drive into the movie theater and then fucking go. We're getting Chinese food.
Still have to walk for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drive into the Chinese restaurant and then just it's not a drive-through. And then so a Chinese drive-through is funny. Like a Chinese restaurant has a drive-through. Yeah, what do you want? Yeah.
There is one. We passed it in the interior. There's like
No way.
There's one in there is one.
Is it a drive-through or like you park and they come up?
No, it is a drive-through.
Damn,
There is one because I remember we went and everyone was like proud of it. They were like, "Yeah,
That's
we're like
actually
one of the
sick.
only places."
I
with
would
a
love a
drive-thru."
park up too. Like you park and then like a Chinese guy in roller skates just like flies up to you and he's got a dim sum tray.
I think
And
there
he's just
might
like,
have.
yeah, what do you want? Yeah. This? No.
There might have been one in Whitehorse.
Damn.
I think there was one
That
in
is
Whitehorse.
sick, dude.
And then there's one in the interior. One of the towns we did on BC and had a Chinese drive-thru.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just gets soaked immediately because he's like, and my feet are wet too. I'm not autistic though. And he's
You're
just
like, yeah, it's
we get to the theater, we have some time to kill, so I didn't really mind. But like, we had like maybe 20 minutes. And
Did
he's
you
like,
go to International Village?
we were at International Village first, then we parked at downtown, right by the theater.
Where'd you get Chinese?
We went to that dumpling place that's dirt cheap. Where it's have you been there? $5.
No, I keep hearing about it. Everyone's telling me about it.
$5 for 4 dumplings.
Yeah.
My buddy got a pork or a chicken bun, like a chicken supreme bun.
Yeah.
It was the most meat I've ever seen inside one of those pork bun, chicken supreme buns in my life. And he was like, "This is a meal. I can't finish this."
Damn.
Dude, it was $3.
I will say, I am so loyal to TNT, unfortunately. I know they're Loblaws and we hate them.
Oh, dude, have you seen?
TNT rips.
Have you
They're
been to
so good.
TNT? Apparently, they have a full deep fried chicken.
They
now.
do, yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you gotten that?
Yeah, it's like $13. We've got them.
Dude, it's so cheap.
They're delicious.
Are they? They're good.
Yeah, it's good.
Fucking
It's
crazy.
it's
dude.
an entire like spatchcocked fried chicken.
Yeah, I've seen a video of it,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is just so."
I think they're $15 now. They used to be 13, but it
Yeah.
comes with seasoning too.
I used to live right by that place I was at for a year. It was right on the way to a TNT.
Yeah.
And I would just go by there and grab their hot meals all the time because
Dude.
I was like, "This is fucking amazing food."
It is one of the greatest things about living in a city. If I moved back to the woods, that I would miss TNT. I wouldn't miss anything but
TNT's
TNT.
exist in like Toronto and the East Coast.
They've
right?
just moved into Toronto, but
Whoa.
they're almost entirely a BC thing.
You know which one I would
The
argue
ladies
is
from
better?
here.
Dude, have you ever been to Kwang Chi Market?
No.
Kwang Chi Market, it's right by my old place. We should go one time just so that you can see the deals. You go to the back, it's like a full Chinese, like 3 item and rice barbecue, and it'll be like maybe $8 a plate. It's the
Damn.
cheapest shit. It's so
Check
good.
that out. The quality of TNT is really nice.
Yeah, true. This one's not great quality. There's not a ton of protein, but it is sick, dude.
That's what I'm about.
That one rips.
Okay,
But
so you guys went to get So like,
Yeah, we got some. We went to that dumpling place,
to
and we
dumpling
went
place.
to. Then I was like, dude, try out Newtown Bakery. Let's run this. And then immediately we're like, we go to the movies and we're there a little early, and he's like, yeah. And I jokingly was like, hey, you can just buy socks. And he's like, yeah, I think I might do that. I think I'm gonna go buy socks. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a pair. Goes into the Vans. I walked into Vans or Zoomies. He goes into the Zoomies on the Granville Strip. I go in like a few minutes later, and he's just got his hands on his hip as this like 18-year-old teenager with like 2 lip rings. He's like, I mean, these ones are really good. And he's like, whoa, those are expensive. She's like, okay, these ones too. And he's like, I think I'm okay. And then he just walks out. He's like, I'm not going to pay that much money for socks. And I'm like, can we just...
Why are we paying for socks at all?
Why are we doing this? Why the fuck are we doing the theater, this movie's been out for over a month, dude. You can take your shoes off in the theater, hang your socks on the headrest of the seat in front of you, and they'll dry by the time the movie's end.
Yeah.
It's 3.5 hours, man. I wasn't actually pissed. I was like, whatever. And then we go to Old Navy, and he gets like a new pair of socks, goes to the theater, changes into them in the theater, shoes off the entire time. Dude, it was so weird.
and I asked this question before. Where did he put his wet socks?
Yeah, in his pockets. He put them in his pockets. And then also I was like, are you gonna put your dry socks in your wet shoes?
Yeah, like what's
And then he's just like, I don't know. Like, it was so fucking weird, dude. And it was like one
So
moment.
did his shoes get wet again on the way back?
Obviously. Obviously, his shoes got wet again on the way back. Then we went to my place. We walked to get Mexican food, and I was literally like, is he going to change into another pair of socks?
Yeah.
Like, he might do this.
Ask the Mexican store, like,
Do you guys have any socks, man?
Hey, I see you have a grill back there. Could you take my socks and just put them on there real quick just to, like, warm them up? Yeah, and I'm not mad about it, but it was one of those things where I'm like, my boy has fucking autism.
yeah, you've surrounded yourself with an enclave of special people.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. That's an hour, man. We can chill and then roll over.
Thanks
to
for listening.
Yep.